Well, you know what, guys? It is so beautiful out here. This is part 3. Yes, I went and got another one. I'm celebrating the fact that I was able to get Juicy Fest tickets. And I'm celebrating it by a couple of energy drinks and just chilling out here. And I got a bottle of Coke in my car too. Just Coke. Oh, they didn't have Dr. Pepper available. They only had a can for $3, and then that can was like 300ml for $3, and 1.5 litre Coke was $5. So yeah, that's what I've got that for, is for celebrating the fact I could go to Juicy Fest, because there was 3 releases, and because Juicy Fest is quite a new thing, meaning like it wasn't around when I was a teenager, but I think it started, you know how that things start and it's not big until like 2 or 3 years later. So by the time it was big, it was like my late 20s. So that whole nostalgia feel of the festivals that was so huge that I didn't get to go to because, well, it's not much of a, I didn't have the money to go. And when I did get to go to music festivals, it was the same one each year. It was the Christian Music Festival, the Parachute Music Festival, because the church pastor, I'm doing that because to change the view, it's so beautiful out here. The church pastor would get me and the other guys, like they'll put out in the youth group or in the young adults group who wants to go work at this who wants to go work at the was it the ASB Showgrounds, Hawke's Bay Showgrounds, and it would be, you know, like back then prices were very different. So if I went and worked a day, that would cover up my ticket. But the thing was, like, you get like $100 for a whole day's work. But the thing is the ticket, which would now be over $200 or something, was about $100 back then. No, $80. It was $80. But then also the pay, kind of the wage, you know, it's a 10 hour. I forgot how long it was, but we get $100 a day, and it was $80 for a ticket, and so I get $80 for a ticket and $120 for spending money, and then, you know, obviously take a sleeping bag and clothes and stuff from home, because the music festival went for 4 days, and I'd used all the money from the second day as my means for having spending money when I went there, because, like, you know, you want to get a can of Coke for $1.50 or something like that, you know, and then you got like all this canned food for food. But then, you know, obviously being the fact that a lot of people who are spiritual or have a spiritual path or religious are very kind people, or at least they consider it. So I would take all my canned food. This happened the first time, two times, and then after that I learnt the lesson and just took things. And I think I had a chili bin one time because I went 5 times. 04, 05, 06, 07, 09. Yeah. And it finished in 2014. Anyway, because I got the One Love ticket, because that's been around for ages. Hey boy, how's things? I got no food, sorry. I only got a drink. You're a tough man. You're a savage. No, just no, because look, in the end of the day, they're both going to get the same result anyway. Either they won't, you know, they'll all get fed from someone. They all get to go swim in the ocean or do whatever they want to do. But it's like at the immediate moment, this is what I feel like right now. But I don't know if we have smarter swans and less smarter swans, but I'm pretty sure they know that. Or they'll know it after a while anyway. So One Love has been around since a long time, and they got UB40 and Sean Paul and Wycliffe Jean. UB40, Sean Paul, Wycliffe Jean, Spawn Breezy, J Boog, and this that's all on one night, and the other night is the one it overlaps. The Foo Fighters adjusted their tour dates, so their tour date for here in Wellington is going to be the 26th, 27th. Either way, it's the first day of One Love, but they rescheduled for that date because they couldn't make the original date for, band reasons. And I didn't look that way, and I didn't say, band reasons, because, but it's, they had to adjust they had to heal themselves. And I'm pretty sure they're not healed because, they did enough to get back on their feet, and they're travelling worldwide, because they had a band, and they had a band member in their band for at least 2 decades, possibly even 3, daring on 3 decades that passed away. So there was a date for them to perform here, and they, Rest in peace, Taylor Hawkins. But all the other band members of the original group are coming. Yep. And so the thing is the one artist that I wanted to see on One Love day one was Shaggy, because Shaggy's coming. That's the only one artist. All the rest was, who are these guys? Either who are these guys, or I've seen them live twice. If there's a band that I like and I see them live, and I see them live twice after that, I don't really want to pay for another ticket to go see them. Once I've seen a band live twice, that's pretty much me. And I usually like to wait till they've got about 20 or 30 hits that are songs that I know before So, yeah, Shaggy. He's on now. Anyway, I'm just getting these because I celebrate a good Juicy Fest, because Juicy Fest, they decided that they had 3 batches sold out. The first release, the second release, the third release. Now the 4th release I got for like $250. But it's worth it because it's got a lot of big names from when I was like, again, people. I think it's just because we get on with our lives and everything is so, let's put it this way, all of the artists and the wrestlers and the rugby players, they're like gods. They're like these beings that are beyond imagination and phenomenability as you grow up, and then once you hit your mid-20s, they've gone from, in the early 20s, they're really awesome, right? The mid-20s, it's like, yeah, they're pretty great, but I've got my own life type thing. I think that's what it is. Because who go to Juicy Fest is artists I want to see is Ashanti, T-Pain, T.I., The Game, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Fabulous, and those 5 artists are the ones that I know like 20 songs of theirs, and the others that I know like 2 or 3. The others I know like 2 or 3. Yeah. Terry Hilton's one of the ones I know 2 or 3. Mario I know quite a bit. And then Mace. So, yeah. But I want to pass down the same level of quality of life financially that my parents gave to me, to my children, but maybe even better actually, because my father was earning $40 an hour in the 90s. 2000, so but working 50 hours, but yeah, I want to keep that, but also be a much better emotional type thing, you know.